Dude, I don't care about jealous cops. That's what you get when you fucking jerk off with your power fantasy and the women fucking either, they just can't take it anymore. They find shit about me they love because they're tired of hearing your mouth. And so you punish me and punish them and show off, and it's a fruitless endeavor, and the chicks fucking regret even taking their profession, being with you, or even fucking with the whole thing as a whole. Women will always be forgiven unless they're after Xing my cock out. That's the unforgivable shit. You gotta let go. Yeah, I would fuck your wife because I don't, if she shows an interest like that, if she says I'm not happy with him, shit like that, I might. Don't tell me you're above that. So, and what did I do? Nothing. And when your wife starts hating me with the passionate, like a reverence, like the zeal, like a fucking, Hitlerian style hating me. It's like, this bitch used to adore me, like, chase me through the years and shit, and and then I find out that you've been doing it to all her ex-boyfriends and shit, and then there's another cop wife. It's like, well, I can't help that. You gotta understand that these bitches have friends, and whatever. I really don't give a shit. That's the big picture. People get involved with shit and they shouldn't. Oh yeah, luring. When the fuck did I send out a fucking, bring me a fucking, where? Show me where in his fucking, everybody knows. I didn't send a wave and say, come bring me one. You know what I mean? That's what you do. I don't care that maybe it isn't. I don't give a fuck. That's me. Yeah, I would have no qualms about it. If I'm in a group somewhere, I don't even have to be in a group. I could do it on my own. I wouldn't join no group. I'd start out with like 2 bitches or something, and then get 2 lesbians or something. Make it go, I don't want to be fucking men. Maybe another, yeah, it depends on how big, and once I got big enough, I get another guy to fuck the bitches that I could care less about. Straight up, it's simple as that. I don't know what you got going. No one told me shit, but I did my best, man. You wanted to keep playing in my tag. Yeah, and I don't care about your tall dyke. Okay, don't act like you've been fucking thunderstruck. I've been thunderstruck since the day I was born. All right? Told you, God is the real God, whoever he is, you don't know him, or the devil had his hands on my brain since I was born. Fucking retarded. You couldn't withstand it. And you still wonder why. Why isn't he doing this stuff that we're telling? Why doesn't he care? Because I don't.
There's one good thing about this.
To quote Joe Pesci from fucking The Good Casino. Because I'm stupid. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about jail. I don't give a fuck. That's what I do. And we both know what you do, don't we? You fuck people out of their cocks and get away with it, don't you? Listen to me, you blue fucking prick. You better have my freedom back by next month, or I don't care, man. It's a learning experience, and I learned how to beat the shit out of people. I learned how to take a better beating, and I realized that there ain't nothing wrong with me, man. You see, fucking just got the luring fucking 14. How did I know? How did I lure 14-year-olds? I ain't gotta have to lure her. Make her come to me. Or if I have to lure, I go right up to her and just say shit. People naturally gravitate towards their own type. It doesn't have to be young girls. Right now, that's what I'm into because I go through phases. But I can't look at anything because that's my... Some cop somewhere is like, that's my niece, you son of a bitch. And it's like, well, whatever. Maybe your niece follows me. And now don't you feel stupid for exposing every bitch that ever looked at me. And they still come back. And it's great. And then I call them names and shit. And then I wait for you to go away, whenever it is. And then we end up talking again. When it's just innocent shit. You mean to tell me your kids can't talk to? If they come up to me and want to talk to me, I'm like, go away, you little fucker. I held the door for 2 little black kids yesterday, and they go, what do you want? What do I want? Yeah, I want to... Fuck you. Your parents are garbage. That's what I wanted to tell you. Fuck you. What do I want? And they always do that, from the little cow kids or whatever there. What do I want? Oh, okay. As they're running by... Next time I see him, I'll be like, I told you before, that's not how you teach your children fucking well, you know? We'll show you. We're going to get our little kids to fucking hate you. It's like, I don't gravitate. I was just being polite. You know, I try to make a genuine statement. I do that for anyone. Or I get out of the way if it's a bit, you know, a crowd of people. Just common respect, which seems to be lacking here. And it's just like, this ain't my community. People want donations and shit for what? Ask the cops, man. Or whatever. You know, or ask Kanye West. Or ask fucking... I need some dough, man. It's been like fucking years. You're fucking old. It don't stop the fact that these bitches love me. Alright? And if they know what I'm talking about and I've never met them, or even if I have, and if they know what I'm talking about and they still talk to me, that's fucking great. You got great kids. And what's the, you know, I wouldn't go behind the parents' back because I don't want to die. You know? But if I didn't know the parents and shit, you got to be very careful with these things. You know what I mean? You got to be very careful. And that's the point. Once I get where I'm going, it's not your business. Although you're going to try to make it my business. But you ain't going to catch me for shit. I don't know what I want to do with my life yet. But I'm not going to do some of the shit you want me to do. It's nice, you know, what really sucks is you get these strong mixed messages from someone or somewhere, and it's just like, they're always talking over the good gestures and shit, and then I end up hating on the people that have a genuine concern for me, like, you should exercise and eat well, and I'm like, fuck you, eat well and exercise, kill you, and they know what the triggers are, and unfortunately, the people that are nice to me and kind to me, they know that, they're not stupid. And then I realized, I go back and I'm just like, yeah, I'm the fucking baby. But for anybody else to call me that, I'll fucking blow your brains out straight up. Yeah. You know, my family say, he's a baby. You know, they say it with love and they say it with hate. Because, you know, but that's family stuff. You know? And a lot of it comes a lot before me. That's not all I'm about. And that's not all these families are about. We're about all kinds of shit. Keeping the integrity and pride of what we are, or whatever it is. We don't, you know, because whatever you are, I probably was at one point. In the battle of the egos, and you get it, you know, adult men drinking and they want to flex their ego. It's like, well, if you're a family member, don't flex on me, man, because like I don't want to accidentally fucking give you hell. But you know. It's hard. There's so much talk in your fucking ears. You know, stuff like that. And people keep saying that they find that my shit hilarious, and that's all I need to know. Like, yeah, we got 1080i and shit. It's like, that looks great. Whatever. Who gives a shit? It sucks though. Your content sucks. Ooh, crystal clear shit that sucks. Okay, but mine is just what you see is what you get on that day. Don't even brush your teeth or shave. And I had a rough night, dude. You know, but whatever. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's overloading and shit. And then, you know, you put the girls, do this, make a video that says this, speak for this girl. And it's like, granddad, let's just say your girl's 21 and I'm like 43. That's not granddad, dude. That's father figure. I will be your father figure. You know what I mean? You're the one who introduced the concept. You wanted to put your hands on my meal pop fucking, and you wanted to make it real. That started a long time ago. You know how. Whatever. That bitch will come to me when she does. She'll be like, unknown. I guess we'll call it from now on. Unknown. We'll drop it for you, but, you know, the unknown bot. And then you got obsessed with bot. And obsessed with bears. I said, you ain't gonna stop that, you know? If I want to create an army of fuck droids, these are going to be my bots, my fleet of bots. Well, I call them that. Don't worry about it. You'll grow to love the term. You know? You'll know them by numbers, son. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Maybe I'm going to, like I said, maybe I'm going to form a cult and get some orders to fuck up something somewhere. Go fuck this shit up, and here you go. Here's a movie. Here's a factory to fucking do your shit in, and here's once you get that large, and go fuck shit up. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just sit at home with one bitch, and I don't know. Who cares? It's just whatever, Where the fuck you been? It's been a long time since you stepped on the scene. Bobby Brown, this guy, that. It's like tough. He had a job to do. If you contracted him to do a job and he walks off the fucking stage because he doesn't like what I said, well, I would suspect that you set it up like that in the first place, which would be terribly strange. And who even remembers them enough? It's impersonators and shit. Like, is Al Roker even Al Roker? Is that really him? He went from a fucking dork that didn't say nothing into a real sinister looking sarcastic motherfucker. It's just like, I never had a problem with him. This one bitch used to talk about him all the time. I'm like, leave Al Roker alone. You can only do, he's trying to do his job. I don't know the guy. And I love it though, because keep doing this though. Keep talking about people that I don't know what you're talking about. That's great, because it's like, oh good, they're not talking about me. All these names I don't know, it's like, good, fuck with them. Fuck with that guy. Yes. But when bitches are following me, and if you think it's your bitch, no, you don't think it's your bitch. You're just being fucking nosy, and and then you want to follow me around. This is the guy that's bothering you. Look at his cock, dude. It's like, no, that ain't you, and if that was you, that's not the type of girl. It's just whatever. Little girls want, they don't. I know you're brainless, and I know that you can't keep their attention. They'll fuck you maybe 100 times, and you just be like, I can't fucking deal with this guy. How do I keep beating you every time they come back to me? I got Mr. Nutdick and Mr. Fuck. I told you, upload my videos. I dare you. I wish you would. I'm glad you see them. Now you know, motherfucker. It's been real quiet since that, huh? That's cool. That's cool. Pass them around, fucker. I don't give a fuck. Anything to kill that rumor. You fake it. It's not, I never said I had no porno cock, and neither do you fucking liar. And if you do, why the fuck you fucking with me? Why? I'm obsessed with this little dick guy that fucking did that. Well, I guess I won. Little dick guy wins. Who cares if your cock's bigger? I'll kill you by my sheer might. I'm a fucking, how do you say that word? Herculean? I'll kill you with Herculean strength. Yeah. It's not that it is what it is, and I'm not going to keep fucking with it, but who cares? Who cares? You do, obviously. I don't care either. Well, then get the fuck out. That's all I do all day is plead with this motherfucker. She keeps begging for release. I'm asking today, I'm like, when can I get out of here? And it's almost done, and it'll be done soon. And stomp. See, that's a jealous boyfriend when he gets home. And no, his girl likes me, and I like her. I talked to her several times secretly, and he gets real mad about it. It's like, what? We just talked about how what's another word for this, or what do you think of that? And then he goes ballistic. It's like, fuck your fucking ego, you know what I mean? See, there he goes. Yeah. What? I mean, this is how you talk about shit. And I'm talking about me. What the fuck are you getting mad about? I didn't say names or nothing. How's he know what I'm talking about? Did I? If you don't like it here, you could go at any time. Yeah. And while I'm fighting the big gods last night, now you're pissing me off. It was great. The content. I'm learning shit, and I'm like, I don't even care about the feeling that's coming over me. And I'm processing it, and it means something, and I can remember it, and it was so quiet. There was no typing on the keyboard. There was none of that shit. None of that bullshit. The second it was over, and I felt like I could get up and get a drink of water and shit, and I felt better. I felt good. That's when it began. Picked up the phone again. It was, you fucking mother. And I heard them all sneak back up, and I'm like, you're down there taking cover, fucking enjoying your shit. Don't act like, you know what I mean? Don't act like I'm putting you out. People love it. This house doesn't, because but the girls in it do. Yeah, they do. And the people, you know what I mean? Can't help it because the shit's so boring. And I don't know who's doing what. And, you know, I said to him, but yeah, you know, I don't know all that bullshit. I don't do bullshit like that, propaganda bullshit and follow, you know. I'm just gonna keep doing it like this, talking about me. And, you know, you could keep throwing fits. That's how I know he's home. And usually when, you know, when he just can't stay the fuck out. I'm going to keep doing this. Every time he comes up, I'm going to keep opening the door to go see who comes up. Then he gets mad and goes away. I'm like, good, go the fuck away. But, I wouldn't get indignant if I were you, because the dudes up there are fucking up all over the place. Seriously. You know? I don't know. I looked into the face of the one kid though. He looks like a sweet kid. You know, I don't really give a fuck about this bee worship. I'll never do that. That's bullshit. Just don't even talk about that again. It'll all be good. But you know, I don't see why he should care if the whole house is gay and shit and they're all black. You know, I like black girls too, but you know, whatever. So what the fuck does this guy care then? You know, what do you care? Because that's what he wants me to believe. But yeah. It's my cock, you know, so don't try to step on it ever. I don't know what he's mad about. He needs to get a job or something. Yeah. Taking serious pay cuts. I'll be gone in a minute. What the fuck are you even worried about? I was gonna do some, you know, you're thinking about things you're gonna do and you're leaving and it's like, nah, you know what, fuck it. Just forget it. Why don't you keep all the gifts I left you in the first place? How about that? Is that not good enough? Oh, okay, you want more? Let me think. You know? What you need? I told you 1,000 times. If you need something to, but fuck that. It's over now. But I told you since I got here. If there's anything I could do, I'm not a rapist, man. It ain't like that. But if you need anything, let me know. That's all you gotta do. Can my girls do this, stay in this room, do that? I don't care. Sure, I'm just loud, and at nighttime I try to keep it down. So don't act like I didn't tell you 1,000 ways.